What did UMG do in response? This is where the war began. This is the part of the article I'm gonna show you guys, and this is where the war began. I'm gonna make it big on the screen. Because of this lawsuit, or I guess through the course of this lawsuit, it says, according to the petition Drake filed, UMG terminated certain employees perceived as being loyal to Drake. That was the first step of the war. According to the petition Drake filed, UMG terminated certain employees perceived as being loyal to Drake during the inter-label feud with Kendrick Lamar and rebuffed his attempts at negotiations, insisting that Drake take it up with Kendrick Lamar directly instead of the label. When I come here, bro, I come here to speak facts. I'm not here to give the screaming and cursing. I'm not academics in that way. I'm not about to come on here drinking, screaming, cursing. I'm gonna tell y'all the facts. This is what's really going on. This is what's really going on. This is where the war began. UMG fired all the employees that they had under their staff, and UMG is head of a lot of different, like they got a lot of partnerships and leverage. They got leverage with the federal government. So you know they got leverage in corporate America. They fired their employees, according to Drake. Now the employees did get fired. There's no question on that. The employees definitely got fired. The reasoning is where the allegedly stuff comes in. That's where Drake is alleging. Drake is alleging that the reasoning is because they were loyal to him. That's the first step UMG went into the war. They said, we got to get everybody out of this building that wants to see Drake win. It's a hell of a chess move. If it's true. It's a hell of a chess move if it's true. But they reserve the right as a company to fire anybody that they want. They don't have to have a reason. So they have that leverage. This is why it's a huge mistake to go to war with a company like this. Drake thinks that he in his mind, I believe Drake thinks that UMG, he's keeping the lights on in UMG. He thinks UMG needs him. Look, one of the worst things you could do as an entrepreneur, on my entrepreneur channel, on the Will Evans channel, if you guys watch me over there, today's topic, we're going to talk, maybe I'll do it today or tomorrow. The next live stream on the entrepreneur channel that I have is going to be about how we think as entrepreneurs sometimes that we're great when really we're just on time. Drake is on time. UMG has seen you before, bro. UMG was a company before you became an artist. They're going to be a company after you're not an artist. A lot of times we think as successful people that it's because of us. No, you came in at the right time. You did the right thing at the right time. You had a moment. We are all living in moments. On this live stream, you guys watch me because I'm having a moment, not because I'm better than anybody else. I just came in at the right time, talking about the right stuff, and did it at a specific time. It's not because I'm not important. I'm special, not important. We're all special. None of us are important. Drake thinks he's important. You are special. You're a special artist, but you're not important. UMG will have another special artist. So he probably thinks that he can go to war with UMG because in his mind, he's as big as UMG. But guess what? This dude, even him, UMG is going to, Lucian Grange is going to, one, show you that you're not. Two, even when Lucian Grange is gone, his son is going to take over probably. And it's going to keep going without him. So if it's not, the player is never bigger than the team. The player is never bigger than the organization. No one person is bigger than any company. But in Drake's mind, I believe he thinks that he is. And this is why he's doing this. He thinks he can go to war with UMG. So now, put this back big on the screen. What was the second phase of war? Right? Let me put this big on the screen. So the first thing UMG did was terminate certain employees perceived as being loyal to Drake. Cool. Then they rebuffed his attempts at negotiation. Didn't I tell you guys? He went in there for a renegotiation because allegedly he wanted, the number was 600 million because last deal was 400 million. This time Drake went in there allegedly and asked for 600 million, they saying. And they was like, nah, you just got spanked by Kendrick. Why would we give you 600 million? You getting called a certified pedophile. Why would we give you 600 million? Your deal with Nike just flopped. You look like you on the downturn of your career, boy. And one thing that is never going to be with these businesses is friendship. Drake probably thought that him and Lucian cool, or him and UMG got friendship. He got relationships in the building. I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know, people over there love me. They need me. It's never business. It's never friendship. It's always business. It's always business. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you make somebody $1 billion. But they're your friend because you made them the $1 billion. It's not because we're not friends because I want to. So in other words, what's best for me is worse for you. And what's worse for you is best for me if I'm in a business with you, if I'm doing a deal with you. So did they have something to do with Kendrick Lamar beating Drake? I highly doubt it. But are they going to be sad about it if they're in a renegotiation period with Drake? No. They don't care. The best thing they could do is watch you burn. He looking like, okay, cool. We ain't got to give him another 400 million. Because you got spanked by the big dog when you should have left the big dog alone. So that was the second phase of war. When Drake went back to renegotiate and put it back big on the screen, they said, nah, we ain't giving you that. They rebuffed his attempts at negotiation. They insisted that he take it up with Kendrick directly. So basically they said, man, you trying to fight us, bro. Ain't he the one whooping on you? Man, get out there and fight the homie. Ain't the homie calling you out? But you want to pull me out the crowd and fight me. Nah, bro, take it up with the homie. Now, Drake also accused UMG of a RICO. That's where it's going to get ugly. You're trying to gather information to say that they, in a RICO case, you think that they ain't been doing this. If let's say they have been doing this for however long, right? Let's say that UMG has been paying iHeartMedia and Spotify for the last 10 years or whatever for artists. And I believe that they have. And I believe that Drake is one of the artists that they use that type of tactic to help boost. This is why people are upset, because it's like, bro, you've used the system when it benefits you, but now that it's not benefiting you, you want to sue? Okay. Now, UMG, Spotify, and iHeart are implicated in this. Why? Because UMG is accused of paying iHeart for radio play for Kendrick Lamar, and UMG is accused of giving Spotify deals and working with Spotify to boost Kendrick Lamar's streaming numbers, which is, come on, man. Companies do that for every single artist, in my opinion, I believe. I could show you guys right now, and I've showed you guys on previous streams. You could Google right now. Go on Google, type in buy Spotify streams. You could buy Spotify streams for $10. You don't think these companies is doing it? Why do you think that no deals are ever, or no records, streaming records are ever broken on Apple Music or Amazon Prime or nothing else? Or Tidal? It's always the Spotify record is broken. The Spotify record is broken. Go to Google and type in Google. I'll do it for you guys. Google or buy Spotify streams. If I just type in buy Spotify streams, right? All I typed in was buy Spotify streams. Look how many of these pop up. You could buy Spotify streams for as cheap as $2. You don't think these record companies is doing that? Of course they are. Do I think that they did it to help Kendrick get to number one? No, I don't. I don't think they had to. I think Kendrick was going to go number one because Not Like Us was that good. I see y'all in the chat telling them to get the likes up. Let's make sure. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see where we at with the likes. Let's keep the likes of 50% of the people in the room, guys. Let me see. I got to pull it up. I was having too much fun, man. I ain't checking the home. I ain't checking it. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta hit that like button. We doing what we do over here, but look out. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna trust you guys to, do what we do. So this is what's going on, right? This is what's going on. Drake is accusing UMG of all these things. So the first phase of war was fire everybody that's loyal to Drake. Second phase of war is we ain't renegotiating your deal with you. We got to show you that you're not bigger than the program. Those are the first two. Now, we at the part where Drake accuses UMG, Spotify, and iHeart of being implicated in a RICO case. He's saying that this is RICO worthy. UMG illegally paying things. So what does UMG do in response? They get on the phone and they start calling everybody. They start calling. Hey, Drake, done. Okay. So what is Drake? What does Drake do? I'm gonna pull this up. Drake hurries up, however we want to say it. And he goes and he gets, hold on. Where is it? I think Drake goes and starts getting his other deals ready to go. Because you need money to go to war. You need money to go to war. This is Forbes reporting it. Let me see if they have it in here. So if you guys aren't aware, Drake has been into gambling over the last couple years. He's been posting this company called Stake. Stake, where is it? Let me see this article. I want to pull this article up so you guys can see it, but this one, they ain't letting me see. Okay. Here it is. This is by Forbes. Drake first partnered with Stake in 2022. He was earning $100,000 annually from the partnership. Since then, they made $41 million. Oh, sorry, they had a $41 million hack. So since then, it's been alleged. Let me see. That was 2022. He partnered with Stake. 2024 says he's up for a huge renegotiation. Here it is. Academics reported on this. Hold on, let me pull up Academics. He said that the deal was worth, which I don't know that I believe. He said Drake's new deal with Stake is worth like 140 million, I believe. I don't know if I believe all that, but I do believe that they're gonna pay him a lot because he has been promoting. 180 million. Let me see. This is what it is. Academics claims that Drake has mega deal with Stake and reveals how lucrative it is. It was Drake on Stake. He was promoting this thing. We knew that. Academics says, here it is. It's unclear as to when they inked the deal, but nevertheless, Academics affirms that it's real. He said it's a quite lucrative deal, and he claims it's worth up to $180 million. So Drake know that he ain't about to get back in the door with UMG. He know that TV got cut off. They turned his TV off. So first, go get the deal with Stake. Cool. Then the next thing that he does, because Kendrick Lamar stomped out the Nike deal originally, that came out May 4th, and I reported on that. You guys can go, all you got to do is go on my channel, search Kendrick Lamar or Drake Nike deal, UMG, ruined. Search Drake Nike deal ruined, my video will pop up. You guys can see that. Let me show you guys the new deal that Nike did with them because Kendrick did that. And this is free promotion. I ain't even going to charge for this, for them. So let me show you guys the article real quick, just as a recap of Kendrick, so you guys don't think I'm just cap and caping for Kendrick. It was reported by USA Today that nobody is buying the Nike shoe after his beef with Kendrick Lamar. Drake's new Nike shoe, nobody was buying it after the beef with Kendrick Lamar. This was May 9th, 2004. This was 5 days after Not Like Us. Not Like Us came out May 4th. You guys can see right there, May 9th, it was reported nobody bought Drake's shoe. So I think Kendrick was smart enough to drop the same week that Drake was dropping his shoe, and it ruined it. It ruined that deal. They were called the Nocta Hot Step 2s. So what did Nike do in response? What did Drake do in response to all this war with UMG? He went back to the drawing board. He got his deal with Stake. Okay, let's say it is worth 180 million. Okay, cool. He was supposed to go allegedly for renegotiation with UMG for 600 million. So he ain't gonna get that, but you need money to go to war because they will drown you out because they got them kind of relationships. But you being Drake, you can still kind of finesse, some other deals before it gets too ugly. So what did Drake do? He got his ducks in a row. He went and got that big deal with Stake. And then he went and got this deal right here, a new Nike collaboration in 2025. Right? Why? Because in the famous words of Tupac, don't go to war until you get your money right. If your money right, you can't go to war. If your money ain't right, you can't go to war. So it says the footwear releases from Drake's Nike Nocta line have slowed down in 2024, thanks to Kendrick Lamar, obviously. But an early look at an unreleased model has come. So this is Drake's side, and he's preparing for war on his side, right? This is Nocta's version of the Air Max. So I don't want to give it too much promotion, but these are the shoes that Drake got coming in 2025. I think they ugly. I don't like them personally. I'm never going to wear nothing like this. These look like swimming shoes, like, to me. That's my opinion. They look like the shoes that your mama put on you when you're 8 years old. If you come from a Black Mexican family, you know what I'm talking about. They look like the shoes your mama put on you when you're 8, 9 years old and be like, you can swim in the pool, but you got to put your pool shoes on. That's what they look like to me. But somebody out there might like them. So he went and got his deal right with them, right? That's his side. That's Drake's. This is Drake preparing to have some money in his pocket for when these media outlets and everybody start pulling out this dirt. Because Lucian Grainge, UMG, all them guys over there, they got them kind of relationships. Why is it significant? The other people that Drake is suing is because the other companies that he's implicating, they got employees too. Who's at iHeartMedia? iHeartMedia is another company Drake implicated in this. Who's over there? The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God. At this point, y'all have heard Charlemagne the God give Drake Donkey of the Day, correct? He went crazy. iHeartMedia is keeping the lights on for a lot of people. So all the employees that work at iHeartMedia, they're going to do what they need to do to make sure that these companies ain't hurting because they eating off of them. All the employees that's working closely with UMG, all the relationships, all the samples that Drake is going to want to have, all the relationships that he has through UMG are going to be damaged.